hear all that stuff. Well, let me just double check my tuning. There we go. I love it, dude. Okay, let's run it. Let me just, I got to text Sonia leaving in 10. Um,
This is good because like tonight, I'm feeling a lot better now with the other Prince song, and
yeah. I think, again, look, every day is not going to be a home run, but I think what I keep finding is that, again, what's supposed to happen was happening. Like the effects and the other little things that we're doing, I hear the other detail work you're putting in, dude. So again, I'm loving all of it. Same thing here. Like
and
I
I'm
did my first live stream show, really trying to use all the pedals yesterday as kind of my own practice for the practice. And so it was like, okay, like part of it went really well. Part of it, I made a bunch of mistakes and I had all this weird stuff happen, but I just went for it. And I was like, all right, if I'm messing up in front of everybody right now, I don't
you just
care.
got to go through.
You got to
know?
do it, dude. You got to,
Act
like,
like
if you're
nothing's
trying something
happening.
new, you're pushing your boundaries, mistakes are going to happen. You just got to get over it. You know what I mean? That's what's going to get us to the top really fast.
Yep.
Is that, look, I'm like, with the marketing, all the things, I'm learning all the time. I'm stumbling, but I'm like, you know what? The universe keeps telling me, kid, you're doing the right stuff because these little birds, Daryl Hall's house pops up. These other little things, reconnecting with my boy over the Alamo guy. And all these little things keep popping up. You're looking at a plane ticket. We weren't doing that before. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, all right, shit's popping. We're getting far enough that the next natural thing is happening. You know what I mean? So like I said, don't, sometimes if I'm just listening or I'm processing, it's only because I'm like, okay, I'm like just trying to study every little bit of it. And I know, again, I feel like, just in a nutshell right now, even this week is like, you and I haven't had a session in a while.
Right.
So part of it's going to take a couple steps back, but those other parts are taking a couple steps forward. So I know, like, again, now that we're doing it more, we're going to be doing it more regular. We're going to get all of that momentum's going to sneak back in. We're doubling up. It's all going to happen. And
Hey, what effect did you use on that first Prince song towards the end there? Because that was cool. It sounded like another keyboard part or something.
it is. I have the Mellotron pedal.
Okay.
And it puts in, I got the super high Mellotron strings that are just a little icing on the top.
Yeah. Whatever it was, it sounded cool.
Right? So it was like between that and like the little cosmic delay a little bit, like I'm going, we may be a little psychedelic, dude. Again, my first concern is us having the arrangements, the mechanics, and being tight.
Yep.
If we had to strip it down and do it as a little 3-piece acoustic thing, it should be bumping.
Yep.
And we should all be feeling it.
Yep.
With all our parts doing that, now all of a sudden I'm like, all right, because part of it is too, I know, just like you're saying, when you feel like you're playing the sound that makes you play it better, there's that component too.
Yep.
And so, and again, me just switching to the bass just because I'm like, that rumble's tight, that... right?
Yeah.
Like I could still just do if we had that, the keys and the drum machine. Like people would be like, "All right, I'm feeling you," right? You know what I mean? Our versions are gonna just start to happen, but I'm not gonna talk too much. Let's run it because Sonya just texted.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I got to do a little family meeting thing when I get home, so I got to make sure I show up. And I got to keep all this stuff going. But we're doing great, dude. I'm loving it. Here we go, and we'll go. And 1, 2, pop life. 1, 2, 3. What's the matter with your life? Is the poverty bringing you down? Is the mailman jerking you round? Did it put your $1 million check in someone else's box? Tell me, what's the matter with your world? Was it a boy when you wanted a girl? Hair ain't got no girl, but life it ain't real funky unless it's got that pop. Dig it, pop life. Everybody needs a thrill. Pop life. We all got a space to feel. Pop life. Everybody wants to be on top, but life it ain't real funky unless it's got that pop. Dig it. What's that underneath your hair? Is there anybody living there? Can't get over. You say you just don't care. Show me a boy who stays in school, and I'll show you a boy who where dig it, pop life. Everybody needs a thrill. Pop life. We all got a space to feel. Pop life. Everybody wants to be on top, but life it ain't real funky unless it's got that pop and the solo. What you putting in your nose? Is that where all your money goes? The river of addiction flows. You think it's hot, but there will be no water when the fire blows. Dig it, pop life. Everybody needs a thrill. Pop life. We all got a space to feel. Pop life. Everybody wants to be on top. Life it ain't real funky unless it's got that pop. Double chorus, pop life. Everybody needs a thrill. Pop life. We all got a space to feel. Pop life. Everybody wants to be on top, but life it ain't real funky unless it's got that pop. Do that again. And life it ain't real funky unless it's got that pop. Dig it. Life it ain't real funky last time unless it's got that pop. Dig it. And then we'll figure out an ending.
Okay.
Yes.
So, does that sound okay?
I love it, dude.
Okay, I'll get that more coordinated. I was been messing around with all these different.
No, it sounds tight. You're filling the space beautifully, my man.
Okay.
Like I said, I know you're getting in your zone and it's all starting to ramp up. And, like that was a sexy little thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't gotta, like I'm trying to like not copy the record, but like this got a little bounce. And if it's just a little party jam that folks are like, okay, I'm feeling you. You're kind of coming
Yeah,
from left
yeah.
field with it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yep. Okay.
So let me stop it. I want to hear that before I bounce. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it up for us.
Cool. And I'm trying not to make it sound like mechanical.
Hang on one sec.
Okay.
See if I can bring it up in the speakers, and I can bring you up in the speakers. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. I got this here. Let me hit the stop button.